Okay, I'm gonna get my weights. Everybody get your weights. Probably just using weights, not tubing today. Let me grab my water bottle. Ron, you're gonna be my monitor of the music to tell me if you think it's too much or too little. Okay, you guys. God, everybody here is so chatty. Hi, Sandy, Sue, Toby, Bobby. Hi, Bobby. And Julie's with us today. Cool. All right, gang. Guten Morgen. Step right, tap left, step to the right, tap your left. I will scoot this camera up. You guys at home, hold on, I'm moving you. There you go. Too much ball, less feet. Reach your arms forward, pull back. There we go. I had 2 cups of coffee. All right. We're going to warm up. We're going to thaw out a little. Sunshine is out there. Good for our spirit, but still chilly. Cross your heel in front. Look at this. So we're listening to a song from Saturday Night Fever. Is it too loud? I'm going to turn it down just skosh. You guys keep doing that heel across and pulling your elbows back. Morning, Barbara. Push the arms straight back. So when your heel goes out, the arms push back. Yeah, early coordination. They're talking about my coffee. So keeping the belly in, keeping the chest up, honoring anything going on with your body. Tap that toe in front, and it is a little bit across. If you want to lean back and wake up your abs, wake up down there. So I'm going to lift my knee and let my arms go over this side. Whichever leg's coming up, that's the side the knee should go to. And this will matter when we get to our combo today. See how many parts are there. 1, 2. I think there's only 2 parts. Good. 2 parts with 5 subparts. You might be correct on that, Edie. All right, I'm going to lean forward, tap my toe back behind. You see I've leaned a little forward. I'm tightening my tush. Got my zipper in, just touching my toe. Work a little on the balance. Okay, slow this down, make it a reverse lunge. So I'm pretty moderate when I first start. I don't let my knee overshoot my ankle. I keep it above. Put a little weight on the ball of the foot, but not to drop my heel because that might pull my Achilles tendon. So I did a little binge watching over the weekend and finished The Crown. Yes, Your Majesty. No, Your Majesty. It's like a soap opera, right? The royals are very soap opera-like. I'm going to do 2 more, and then I'm going to do some lateral lunges right and left. So go to the right and to the left. And again, I'm pushing my hips back, pulling my belly in. The leg I step on bends. The leg I leave is straight. Put your weight on that right leg, Mary. Step on it. Don't just tap it. The weight's on the right leg. Weight on the left leg. There you go. 2 more. Gentle forward lunges. Highly risky. What? Yes, they are. So I'm still in a lunge, but I've gone forward. So there's balance. Back heel comes up. Strike your heel. So this is where we need to practice not going all the way down. Some of you may have even told me the story that you went to here and you were able to stop as opposed to continuing going down. So this is good to know. Stay here, raise your heels. Squeeze. How are we on volume? A little more down. Keep raising your heels. Run, run, run. I'm trying to run off this coffee. Heels up and down. Stay up, balance. Woohoo! I know, whoa, if the world would stop spinning around, this might be easier. Okay, lower your heels. One foot goes forward, doesn't matter which one, and the back heel sinks down. So nice calf stretch. I've turned to the side so you can see my back heel is down and my toes are parallel. Lift up your chest. You can't see, but I have a palm tree on my chest. It's gonna sway. Swap legs, calf stretch. Front knee bent, back heel sinks. Belly is in. So be aware of how your body feels. So it's a calf stretch. Good. Now standing with your feet wide and the thumbs behind you, pull in the belly, but then move the pelvis forward a little. So instead of here, which is where we ought to be, but not always end up that way, push the hips forward. Lift up your palm tree. Well, if you had a palm tree, you would lift it up, right? And my hand's right here on my back. So this feels pretty good. Don't go further than you need to. As I right myself, hamstring stretch. One foot goes back, hands slide forward, chest goes out. Feel that little pull in the back of your legs. Oh, yes, I am. Keep your chin up. Swap out the legs. Because you know what they say, always look on the bright side of life. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Ankle circles and your wrist. So stand on one foot if you need the other foot to stay on the floor. Look, I got my wrist going too. It's like a 3-part. So there's a little balance for you. Same thing, other leg. So a little more stable, a little more challenging. I want to stretch the sides of our body. So as I go wide, arm comes up, over, lean on your leg, open up. The arm ought not come in front of your face. So if you only go to here, that's fine. If you can go to here, look at that straight elbow. Coming up, go the other way. This is how you get taller, Prudy. This is the key to making you taller. See, if I would have measured you before and then come around and measured you after, chances are you'd be a wee bit taller. Okay. Find your right foot, then your left foot, marching. We have water out in the hall or with you anytime you need a little simple water, because I'm not always really good at giving you water breaks. Try not to march too loud because I've turned the music down a little. So this is the Charleston. So it repeats. You step on the right, we'll face a little this way, a little to your right, but keep your eyes on me. Step forward on the right, kick your left, back on the left, tap your right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming in 4, 3, 2, step right, kick left. So it's our part 1. You're facing a little bit to the corner of your space. The kick is low. Count to yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 must be a tap. If you put any weight on that foot when it goes behind you, it'll mess it all up. So just saying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just tap your toe back there. There you go. Now, when we get a little into it, you might want to do some variations, but for the time being, we'll just, do you notice how we're stuck on this side? You haven't noticed that? To get to the other side, of the 4 counts, I'll use count 3 and 4 to do step, step, then I do Charleston kick the other way. Think about it in 4, 3, 2, other side, I do step, step. Now, step, kick. So I didn't add any counts or subtract any. I'm always working on 1, 2, 3, 4. It's always your leg closest to me that's going to be doing the kicking. Yeah. And if you were here in person, you could just like copy the person in front of you. We call this a Charleston. So if only I had some beads. I do have an arm pattern, but I want you to get comfortable with the foot pattern. 2 more, we're going to go back to the first side. Here it comes, 1, 2, 3, 4, step kick. Did you make that transition? 4 more, and we go back to the other side. So count 4, 3, 2, here it comes, 1, 2, step, 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 kick. Charleston always starts with the step first, kick second, other foot, Bernie. There you go, kick your right foot. 2 more, other side, step, 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 kick. All right, arms, are you ready for the arms? One person is ready for the arms. Okay, better than silence. All right, so if you can, here's your modification. Whichever leg is kicking, that's the side the arms go down on. Then they just come back down. So this is pretty moderate, not too high with my arms. So shoulders are okay with this. But if you had a little more, you could do this. Yeah, really swing those arms. 4 more, decide the range of motion you have. 2 more, the arms will stay down when you change. Other side, step kick. So the arms swing over the kicking leg behind that leg, and then down, maybe hit your lap. So not side to side. If you were to look at me, you'd see my hands tap my lap, and then go back, back. There you go. So less twisting. Then if you say, I could do more with my shoulders, Karen, I go, well, okay. Bring your hands back down to your lap so you don't zigzag with your spine. Oh my gosh, when I kick, I have to lean back a little. 3, 2, 1 more. Other side. Now do the step kick with the arms. 1 more. Other side, step, step. Oh, did you see how my arms did a little circle thing? 2 more. Other side. Do, do. Drop. 2 more. Other side. You just play with it. I'll just keep doing it up here. 2 more. March in place. Good. So some people are starting to take off their clothes. That's always exciting for me. If you're warming up, take off. Yeah. Hey, who's to say seniors aren't fun? Woo! All right, part 2. It's a march. You know, I could march in place. I could march forward and back. Right? I could do that. It's still a march. Right, left, right, left. I could march out and in, so I could go out, out, in, but it's a march, isn't it? Can we come to some consensus? I did not change anything. I'm still just marching. There's one other place I can march. I can step back. So if I go back and front and front. Yeah. I did not do, did we? Yes, because it's a march, it's a box step, but we're just going to focus on the forward, the sideways, and the back ways. Yeah. Okay, go forward. Right, left. Buenos Aires. I'll be there in just a few weeks. All right, watch the arms. So lower if you're more comfortable, higher if you can. It's the same arm as same leg. Well, this is getting me in the mood. Side march or out, out, in. And the arms pattern with the same leg might make it more comfortable, but if the arms mess it up, don't use them. Go back, same thing. Sorry, back, front, front. So I'm going to give you a different forward arm pattern. Go forward and make the arms go up. Hey. So it's a march. Side to side. 2 more. And then when I step backwards, my arms push backwards. So we'll run through this again. Forward, both arms up. 2 more. Side march, out, out, in. We're in 4s if you weren't counting. Then we do the backward march. Back. Tap right, tap left. Tap right, tap left. You get 3 options here. This might be the best for you. Could make it a little la lunge. At some point, I don't know when, you could make it a jack, not necessarily now, but just saying that's another thing to do, perhaps. So we'll do the forward, sideways, backways, then we'll tap right and left. Let's not worry about the arms. Forward march, sideways march, backways march, tap right, tap left. Step forward right, side right, back right, tap right, tap left. Forward, I'm going to do the lunge this time. Backwards, here's my lunge. Forward, sideways, backways. Lunges, I might do a jumping jack this next time. I don't know, not my call for you. You have that choice. So if you can jack, why not? Okay, one more time. Side, back, tap or jack, forward, sideways, backways, tap or jack, forward, sideways, backways. Here's the tap. Look, I kind of look like I did a jumping jack. I made my arms do the jumping jack arms. Watch this. Yeah, so if you want to kind of fake it till you get there, I'd do the jack arms. So with the tap, it's, yeah. And the jacks could be occasional or every time. Side, back, lunge or jack, forward, last time, sideways, backways, jack or tap, march left foot, march left foot. Everybody on the left, right? Forward, forward, just forward. Left foot sideways, out, out. Remember, we're just marching. Keep it simple. Now we do the backs. Push back. Left foot leads. Now we do the taps or lunges or jacks a bunch of times. Look at all those options. Forward. Again, forward. Sideways. Sideways. Backways. Tap, jack, or lunge. Forward with your left foot. Sideways. Backways. Remember, you can always forgo the arms. Tap or jack. Last time, forward, 1. Side 1. Back 1. Tap, jack, or lunge. And forward, sideways. Backways, tap or jack, forward. We're on the left foot. I'm just showing those of you not jacking. It's a left foot, left foot. So when we put this together, you're going to have to switch if you're not doing a jack, because that's how we get to the other side. I'll show you what I mean. Here's the lunge, march right foot. So I didn't put it down. I made it available. For those of you doing the tap, I'll cue you on that. Should we get a little sip of water? Yeah? How are you feeling? Are your heart rates kind of moving? Yeah, we're not really jumping yet, unless you took a few jacks in there. So when you leave your bottle in the car, the water gets chilly. I'm a tepid water girl myself. So I think that's all. I think that's the whole combo. Didn't I say 2 parts? And just a few, and you had subparts. Huh? 2 parts is enough. So when you get back, join me in this Charleston thing. So I'm stepping on the right, kicking my left foot. I think this song is the cha-cha, although I think I need to learn to tango. Okay, watch the arms. Remember the arms on this? It's hot. It's hot, hot, hot. So the arms go down when you're kicking and you lean back. Arms down when you kick. Arms down. Now do 4 more. 4, 3, there you go. 2, ready for the change. Other side, step, step. Just do a bunch of these. Figure out your arms, your legs. It wasn't too long ago we do this. Which foot is kicking? It's the right leg. Right leg. 4 more. Kick right. 4, 3, mirror me. 2, other side, do 4 of them. 4 kicks. 3 kicks. Lean back. 2, other side. It's a cha-cha. Right leg kicking. 2 more, and then we go forward, forward. Back, back. Here's the march. Side. Back. Tapper jack. Right foot again. Last time right foot. Now when you're done with this one, you're going to do the left foot Charleston kick. I do the Charleston kick on my left foot. I know that was a bit of a surprise, but I did kind of warn you before. More. 3 more. Lean back a little. 2. Ready, go the other side. Kick your left foot. 4 of these. This is how we get to the march with the left foot. Last 2. Left foot forward, forward. Side, side. Back, back. Tapper lunge. Left foot goes forward again. Side. Backwards. Lunge or tap. You're going to step on the right and kick your left. So you'll get adjusted. Let's do 4 more of those. When you finish that last tap or jack, you're going to start with the opposing leg. Other side. So you do the Charleston kick on each side 4 times. Forward, forward. Right, right. Right, right. Right, right. Tap right, left. Again, forward, right. And remember, after this one, we're going to step on the left and do the Charleston kick. Think ahead. Step on the left, kick your right. There you go. Just have to focus. Other side, kick your left foot. There's 4 of these. 3 of these. Lean down toward that kicking leg. Left foot forward, forward. Side, side. Back, back. Lunge left and right. Forward. We do 2 sets of these. But after the last one, we're going to step on the right and kick. Step right and kick. Hey. 2 more. Other side, Charleston, kick your right. The arms drop down by your side. Lean back. Step, step, forward. Sideways. Backways. Lunge or tap or jack, right foot. Last time with the right foot, you're going to step on the left and do that Charleston kick. Be prepared. Step kick. There you go. Nicely done. Last 2. Other side. Hey, 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 hey. Lean back as you kick that foot and then drop your arms. Step, step forward. Left foot. Sideways. Backwards. Tapper jack. Left foot. Left foot. Left foot. Tapper jack. You're going to step on the right and kick your left. There you go. Nicely done. One more. Step, step to the other side. Boop, boop. Step, kick. Two more. You're going to be leading with the right foot. Step, step forward. And back. Lunge or jack. Right foot. I'm going to jack the next time. Just you do your lunge with the right foot, but be ready to kick left foot. Step, kick. Step on your left, kick your right. Other side, kick your left, step on your right. Two more. Forward, forward, left foot. Uh-oh, lost the music. Forward. Side. I got it. Step right, kick your left. Two more. Other side, hey, hey. Arms are secondary. Step, step, going forward. Sideways, right foot. Backways, right foot. Tapper, jack, right, left. Forward. Sideways. Backways. Tapper, jack. Step and kick your right foot. Yes. Get those arms if you can. Other side. Oh, I'm working my core, I tell you. Last two. Left foot forward. Sideways. Backways. Tapper jack. Forward left. One more. Backwards. We're marching. Tapper jack. Okay, walk around, clear your head. One weight. Now you can forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, if you need to do the next part seated, you can pull out your chair. It's going to be a passing of your weight. So let me show you. Option one, you consider stand. You got your right leg. You're just going to bring the weight to the other side and swing it to the other side. Can you guess where she's going with this? It's a lateral raise, asymmetrical. If you say, oh, did you say I could use the chair, Karen? I went, well, yeah, you could. So I got this foot up. Just don't hit your knee. Lateral raise, asymmetrical. What? Are you kidding? And then if I were standing up, it's always the same leg. Where I hope you don't go is this. Don't go down here. I'd prefer you raise the leg. And if all you did was raise the leg and change the weight in front because it's safer, if you can pick up that leg, look at that. Hey, Mom, look at that. Okay, so just go ahead, practice this. Here's the seated option. Give yourself about 4 more. It didn't look like you had a weight in your hand. You got the little chicken bones. They're brown. That doesn't look like a little chicken bone to me. Okay, rest. Did your heart rates move at all? Yeah. Okay, so going to do the same thing. Let's just try it without going under. So I got my toe just popped in front of me. So it's this. It's just switching. Make sure it's a proper amount of weight. It's a lateral raise. Remember, easier for shoulders if you do the thumb up, and you could do modified bent elbow. And then if you wanted to try and lift the leg and then still pass in front, or you lift up the leg and pass underneath. You got to pick up that leg to get underneath. Here's your seated option. Don't go down for it. Make it come up. Oh my gosh, this one's fun. Stay on the same leg. Good times. Sit toward the front of your chair. It'll be a little bit easier if you're on the chair. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that weight down. How'd that feel? Okay, so that's front of our hip flexor. We're going to go to the side. Anybody remember these muscles? ABB. Abduction. Abductors. Yeah, adductors, ABB away. So we're going to do abduction with bicep curls. So elements of balance. You could do this with your weights. If you say, you know, I don't feel really comfortable with that, here's what you do. You do 1. And then you can hold on to your chair so you can get that good abduction. This is I Had the Time of My Life. What's the name of the movie? Dirty Dancing. So right now I run to Ron. Ron grabs me at my hips and lifts me up. You ready? No. In our dreams, right? So if you have a chair nearby, be a little careful with it. If you wanted to stand behind and do the opposite arm, that might be a little more balancing rather than same leg, same arm. Just don't tip over. I hate when that happens. Let's stand on the left foot. Tap the right leg to the side. Bring your weights in front, whether you're choosing palm forward or hammerhead. I don't want them to swing back, and they have a tendency to do that. So just leave your right leg to the side. Get your arms going. Nicely done. If you like this amount of weight, keep them. Now when the weights go up, lift the leg. I had the time of my life. And what was the girl's name? Baby. Okay, she's a grown girl, and they call her Baby. Foot comes down, doesn't put any weight on it, so I don't want to see you shifting out of that standing leg if you don't have to. Nice and smooth, belly, back, breathing. Patrick Swayze was pretty good in that movie, wasn't he? Do you know his mother was a dance teacher in Texas? Patrick Swayze? And rest. Now you might want to move your, oh, this is like definitely a Patrick Swayze move. So you can move your hips around. Guys need to watch that movie again. It's a nice, fun movie. Okay, and ready for the other side. If you feel the weights are too much, offload. Tap your left foot. Decide if the hammerhead is better for your wrist or if the palms are in front. Don't let them swing by your side. I'll come over there and encourage you not to do that in a very nice way. Okay, add the lift. It's the truth, and I owe it all to you. So using our core, which emanates from your balance, and the other way around. Leg is going the direction of the wood planks for us in this room. So leg not coming forward, not going behind. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Rest, put your weights down. Whew. I like to put them down because then I feel so fluffy. All right, so you can also rest your hands. Next one is triceps using the opposing muscle group and hamstrings. So this one, you're not going to be doing this like we normally do. You will be leaning forward and your knees are bent. So this is our tricep, yes, at the pocket and straightening. I'm going to change my legs, heel to my bum, heel to my bum. Now let me give you a qualifier for the hamstring. So this is appropriate to bring your heel to your bum. However, for women, we tend to have bigger hips. And so when we bend the knee, it doesn't track well to the medial part, the inside of your knee. You may feel better and play with it, having your knees out a little bit so your heel comes up this way. I'm still leaning forward. Do you see the difference? I kind of look like a little cowboy. So as my heel comes up and I do the triceps back. So if that accommodates your knee, go for that option. Otherwise, my belly is in, tip forward, heel to my bum. Knee ought not come forward, and I will call you out for it. Okay, load up if you're going to. You can face whatever way you want to. We have mirrors in the room. Feel free to observe yourself. Start with your hands at the pocket, elbows back, shoulders down. Lean a little forward. Get the arms going. Breathe. When you're ready, add one heel to your bum, then the other heel. Holy moly, there's some balance going on here, she said. Heel to your bum. Careful those weights don't swing past your sides. Lean a little forward, but keep your zipper zip because your back will feel the work any way you slice it. So if you need to bring that heel in a little, this is my adaptation. Hear my breathing. Chin up. If your arms are beginning to feel tired, and you'll notice it maybe in your shoulders, do one arm, one leg at the same time instead of both arms. Anybody want to do two legs same time? I'll wait for you to show me. Make sure that elbow straightens. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Let's all take a seat. Now you can do it standing, so if you don't have a chair, that's okay. I got to turn the music down a little bit more. This all is really Latin music today, huh? Ay la Bonita, I think is the name of this one. Yeah. Well, there is an old joke about the volume of music. So we used to say in our aerobic days, how do you motivate an advanced student? You turn up the music. Of course, then we all went deaf. What? All right, so we're going to work upper back, not loaded, no weights, no tubing, nada. So we want your legs together. If you wanted to put a ball or a pillow between there, you can. Otherwise, just hold the legs together, make it comfortable for your hips. Draw in through the belly, and then I hinge forward, keeping my neutral spine. So I'm not overarched, but I have not rounded to go forward. I look more outward. I know you need to look at me to see what we're doing. I'll get you there. So then my arms just hang forward. We often do this with weights, but not today. So my chest is up. It has nothing to do with the arms. It has to do with the center of my shoulder blades. My elbows pull back as if to touch. My body stays forward so that I use gravity. So see, there's always something you could do at home if you didn't have any weights. Squeeze those shoulder blades and be careful they don't go forward. So not forward and back, just come back to neutral, pull, breathe. Good, keep going. Relax your hands aren't holding nothing. Put all the work between the shoulder blades and relax those arms. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lean a little forward, get out over your skis, so to speak. If you needed to stand or didn't have a chair, could do it this way. That's like someone whistling at us. Yeah. Okay, and pause. As you come up and sit, notice your propensity to sit a little more taller, I hope. So now we're gonna go a little deeper into our shoulders and our back muscles. Choose well. You can always go do what we just did. I'm gonna veer out here. Same thing, same setup, belly in, chest up, hinge forward. So this time I'm flying. So I fly, and what is the shape? What is the shape? A V or a Y, whatever. Yeah, a V or a Y. So not a T, not an I. So I'm leaning forward, and where does that load go? It goes to your back. So we support that back with our core, and we want to use the strength of the back because, you know, you'll pick something up and it's over here. I pick up something, the load is back here. So I tighten my belly. So I have to think about that. All right, so we're going to make a Y or a V. So hinge forward, release the arms, anchor the shoulders, find your V or Y, and lower it back down. Do that a couple times slowly. I'm using my thumbs up position. As those arms go and you're at this slower pace, take in all the feelings that you have. Do you feel your core working to stabilize you? Do you feel the muscles in that back? Do you feel the shoulders working? Are you breathing? So I'm going to do one set a little faster, but if you say, I don't think I should go faster, then you don't have to. So here I go. Faster, faster. If we went any faster, we would levitate. Taken off. I'm feeling a little effort needed for me to do this. I'm not using my body to come up. I'm using the upper back muscles and my core to stabilize me. Last two, I'd like for you to hold the arms up. Stiffen your elbows. Bring the spine up. Bring the hands behind you. Separate your legs. Can't use your hands now. Stand up. There you go. If you have to use your hands, use your hands. So hands are behind. You can grab them or you can lace the fingers, straighten the elbows down. Assess where your pelvis is. Has it scooted forward? Mirrors will tell you what that is. So make sure your bum is a little out. Lift up your chest. See if you can bring the arms up and off your back. Chin looks forward. So we do two things. We stretch the front of our shoulders. We strengthen the back of our shoulders. And that way we can stand up straight. I grew up with that, so it's like in my head, sit up straight, young lady, stand up straight, young lady. And you don't notice that until you see yourself in a picture and you go, oh my gosh, was that me? Yeah. Okay, now notice how you feel. Very nice. Come and stand behind your chair at a wall. Be careful of any toys you might have. Don't have to turn your chair. I'm just turning mine. So I'm going to lean forward. Let's put these up here. Yeah. And I've got 1 foot forward. Yeah. I'm not going to use the chair, but I'm going to show you with the chair. I lower my chest and I come back up. I am loading into the front leg. I'm tapping my rear end here on my front leg. So I go forward, back heel stays down. Now that's if your back is a little cranky. When you come up, you should be at an angle. If you can, take your hands to your back, so a little bit of balance. If this feels too much, one hand down would be okay. And now lower your chest and come up. Elements of balance, load into the front leg, keep the chin up. If you feel a little wobbly, take a hand down and let it be there for you. Let me observe. So it's a tip from the hip. Good. Do you feel the work loading into your front leg? Yes? Okay. Okay, return the hands to the chair. Stand on the front leg, lift the back heel. If you feel you can lift the leg, put all that weight on your front heel. Slowly straighten and bend the knee. Body stays leaning out over your chair or counter or whatever you're doing. You should feel the thigh muscles, track the knee. It's really good for your knee, Barbara. Straightening the leg, bending the leg you're standing on. Back leg is just lifted. 2 more. And step back. Switch legs. Surprise. Back leg straight, heel is down, not on a tight rope. And then just get the elbows in, let the chest go forward, and come back up. So it's from the hip that I am hinging. So I'm not trying to touch my head, but more my chest going forward. Maybe that's your best option, or maybe one hand behind, get you there. Put more weight on your front leg than your back leg. Not to speed through it. Nice. Good. Front knee always is bent. Maybe you find a stability more on one side than the other, just things to learn about yourself. Chest is going forward and back pat, so lean your chest forward. And up. Now next time go forward, put the hands lightly on the chair, lean all the weight into that standing, currently bent knee. Back toe can stay down. If you feel you can lift it. So we're using our quads here. Slowly straighten and then bend. Easy does it. Back leg is lifted if you can, body pitched out, strong spine. You see my leg is straightening and bending. Straightening my knee and bending my knee. You feel that work? Be very mindful. This is all the structure around that supports the knee. Gives us a little balance. Got to breathe. Last 2. 1 for the road. Okay. And you can take a seat, or if you wanted to just put your foot up here, ooh. But if you wanted to sit in the chair and do it this way, it's still ooh. Either way you slice it, it's a good hip stretch. For those who say, can't do that one, okay, cross your ankles, push your hips back, get it that way. So we didn't do any crunches or things that you would think of as qualifying for abdominals, but do you feel that you worked your core? And you might feel it more in your back, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Go ahead, switch legs. Have you ever done so much work with, say, your biceps that the next day or day after you felt them and you went, wow, really worked my biceps? Interesting thing, people often will say, I must have hurt my back or strained my back, when basically they just use the muscles in the back. Not saying you can't hurt your back, and of course I don't want you to, but when you feel the muscles, just might mean that you've strengthened yourself, which would be good. Oh, that feels so good. All right, let's all stand up. Take the arms above the head. Bend the elbows and lower down. Big sunburst arms up and around. And coming back the other way. Let me give you a little bit for the back of the arm. So pat yourself on the shoulder for a job well done. Good job, Karen. Bring the elbow up. So and my elbow is pointing this way, not out this way. Check your hips. Oh, we work so hard to keep them back there. Release and do the other arm. And elbow goes up. So I know the schedules. You have your schedule. You're not going to keep track of mine, but I am here for all my classes this week and next week. On Thanksgiving Day, probably not. Don't think they're open, although they may have a class. People do like to burn off calories before they imbibe themselves. So if you feel you need a little twist, give a little twist. I would advocate for water, and I thank you for coming. So you put your toys away. I applaud the people that came and worked out from home. So good to see you. Hi, Sarma and Tom. Sandy, maybe I'll see you in person this week. All right, bye everyone.